Alright. Should be going. Alright. This time. Simulated test. Let's see. What's it say? You can take this test at one of hundreds of computer testing centers. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, 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 I know. Carefully read it. Mark it and go back. Yes. My solving calculations. Choose the answer. I'm guessing that's cut off. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's just report your scores. Yeah, okay, got it. Alright. 100 questions. 3-hour time limit. Here we go. Ratio between the total air load imposed on the wing and the gross weight of an aircraft in flight is known as... Hey, look. I might have someone joining us. Epic. Alright. Total air load imposed on the wings and the gross weight of the aircraft in flight is known as the load factor, and it directly affects stall speed. Or load factor has no relation with stall speed. Well, stall will occur at the same angle of attack, the critical angle of attack. But the weight, I believe, affects the stall speed. It affects the other speeds. So let's go with that. Although I want to say directly affects. Directly, that seems like they're trying to get you with that. It's okay, we'll go with that. Calibrated airspeed is best described as indicated airspeed corrected for non-standard temperature, aka density. Jet streams are relatively narrow bands of strong wind in the upper levels of the atmosphere. What do they define the levels as? That's the question. I think I'd want to say upper, like they're way up there, but what are they going to define upper as? Like space? I'm going to go with upper. I'm not going to overthink it. Which of the following are considered aircraft class ratings? Okay, so category and class would be like airplane, single engine land, multi-engine land. So I believe that would be like airplane, rotorcraft, glider, lighter than air. No, that would be category. Class would be, so it'd be like airplane is the category. Class would be single engine land, multi-engine land, single engine sea, and multi-engine sea. Yes. You are planning a VFR cross-country flight, and your planned route will take you within 40 nautical miles of Washington, D.C. VOR DME. Can you fly in VFR in this airspace? I'm going to say no. No, I think, yeah, VFR flight plan. Special awareness training, hold a certificate of training completion. Gosh, this is a hard one. I never intend to fly there, so. Let's see. I know you need special training to go within the airspace, but I don't know if you can do that VFR period. I think you might need it to be on an IFR flight plan. I know you need the training. I'm going to go with the VFR within 60 miles is prohibited. I think that's the easiest answer. Which procedure should you follow to avoid wake turbulence if a large jet crosses your course from left to right, approximately 1 mile ahead and at your altitude? Slow your airspeed to VA, definitely. But no, that'd be for... See, maneuvering speed would be good for going through the bumps, but the question is to avoid wake turbulence. So just make sure you're slightly above the path of the jet. Seems good to me. You're using the air conditioner on your airplane. Oh, I wish I had an air conditioner on my airplane. There is a placard that says, using the air conditioner may cause the compass to read incorrectly. Why would this happen? Because the AC unit is causing magnetic variation. Yeah, that's... magnetic variation. Yes. AC unit is causing magnetic deviation. What's the difference, variation and deviation? Uh-oh. I'm gonna go with variation. I mean, variation or deviation? I'm gonna mark it. While on approach for landing, under clear skies with convective turbulence a few hours after sunrise, one should. Convective turbulence, clear skies, you're on approach for landing. It's 30 knots at the surface, 30 knots at 3,000 feet. Surf winds are calm. Well, it's probably going to be wind shear. Increase approach airspeed slightly above normal to avoid stalling. Yes. Not alter the approach airspeed. These conditions are nearly ideal. No. Keep the approach airspeed slightly below normal. No. You're going to want to be above normal airspeed to compensate for when that wind drops out on you. Okay. Alright. The turn coordinator indicates the direction of turn and the specified angle of bank. No. No, yes. Yes. Specific angle of... No, not specific. The rate and direction. And the specific angle of bank. Well, it doesn't give you specific angle of bank. It only gives you standard rate turn bank, which would be 20 degrees. So I believe it's just going to be rate and direction of a turn. I think that's a KC-130. I'm gonna eat ice cream while I'm doing this. What time did I start? I don't have my watch on. Hold on. It is 6:30, so I should be done by 8:30. No problem. Nice and melted. On a surface analysis chart, the solid lines that depict sea level pressure patterns are called isobars. Millibars is how you measure it. Isobars are what they're called. Alright. What tends to happen to the center of lift if the angle of attack is decreased? Angle of attack decreased, your nose is going lower. Your center of lift is going to move forwards, I believe. I'm gonna mark that as well, just in case I'm wrong. The jet stream and associated clear air turbulence can sometimes be visually identified in flight by long streaks of cirrus clouds. No. Clear air turbulence can be visually identified by dust or haze at flight level. Constant outside air temperature. No, if there's turbulence, you wouldn't have dust or haze. Constant outside air temperature. No, because if you're at the same flight level, it's going to be the same anyway. I think it's going to be cirrus clouds. I'm going to go with cirrus clouds on that one. Hello.
just got home.
What? You're super quiet again. Dang it.
What do you mean? I'm using my mic.
Alright, I'm gonna turn you all the way up.
I'm using my regular headset.
Okay. Alright.
I mean, my
your AirPods?
the one with the mic. No, I'm not wearing my
No.
AirPods.
Okay. I'm gonna turn you up to like 130, 120%, I think. Yeah, that works.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think of that KC-130?
I think it's a KC-130. I can't really tell. It looks like a dot. It's kind
Zoom
of
in.
compressed. I can't. It's kind of a compressed image.
Hold on. I'll zoom in for you.
Oh, okay. I do think it's a KC-130, though. It's got 4 engines, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating ice cream.
Of course you are.
Ice cream cake, actually, which is the best kind of ice cream. Yeah. Looks like a KC-130 to me. No. Maybe not. Are those jet engines?
Yeah. Wait, let's see. Let me search up a KC-130.
No, it's not a KC-130 because it's got jet engines.
Oh.
Maybe it's a KC-135. It might be a 135. It looks like a high wing, though.
Hold on. Why don't I just use Flight Radar 24 and find out?
No, because it's got a T-tail. So it can't be a KC-135. It's got a T-tail.
Oh, you can't track this one.
No, you can't. It's military.
No, sometimes you can on Flight Radar.
Similar aircraft to the KC-130.
No,
so that's
it's the C5 Galaxy?
It might be a C5, yeah.
Yeah, that looks just like a C5. Now that I...
Yeah, it's a C5. It's the mid-wing and it's got the T-tail. Oh, it's coming up with the Corvette pictures.
I had to do Galaxy aircraft.
No, I do think yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a C5. The Galaxy.
Fuel capacity of 51,140 gallons.
Now you can tell because you see it's got the needle at the front.
With a range of 7,273.
Big fat airplane.
Wow. $167.7 million to create this.
Pocket change.
Oh.
That's the
our
one
tax money.
That's the one with the nose that can like lift up and you can put an entire semi truck in it. Here, I'll send a picture of it in Discord. Chonky airplane. Oh wow, this picture even has one flying in the background. Yeah, definitely a whatever, C5. Alright. What designated airspace associated with an airport becomes inactive when the control tower at that airport is not in operation? Class Delta, which then becomes Class Echo.
Echo. Yes, sir. Oh, sweet. I didn't.
Oh no, not pressure
whoa. Huh. Dang, we really bomb people with this type of stuff.
What?
I said we really bomb people with this type of stuff.
Bro.
Other countries should be scared. Like, imagine being a third world country and then you see this huge airplane like
that
coming
can literally
down
drop
to
an entire semi truck on you if it wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah. Red, white, and blue. I bleed these colors.
Red, white, and bye, Felicia.
Wait a minute. The meme Jeffrey sent yesterday at 8:04 p.m. Isn't that just him?
Yeah.
Ugh.
But it's supposed to be funny because of the pickup line, the terrible pickup line he put in it. Read it.
Carlos. I did.
You a microwave? Cause
What the deuce?
Oh goodness. And then Carlos did the same thing.
I
Yeah,
know.
so apparently Jeffrey added Carlos on Snapchat, and they've been causing a hullabaloo.
I think I have. Wait. Oh, I gotta have Carlos on Snapchat.
What is the maximum
I don't have
available
Carlos
flight
on
time?
Snapchat.
Well, then get him.
Well, what's his at?
I'll send it to you. Hold on. Let me finish this mouthful. Surprised you didn't make a joke.
You're on stream.
Fair enough.
Want to get removed?
There you go. I sent it to you.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh, I just realized. I think it's in his Instagram bio.
I do. Is it? No way.
Maybe.
I don't think.
Yeah, he does that. No, he does. He used to.
Allow for VFR night reserves. Okay. The maximum available flight time under the conditions stated VFR night reserves. We have 342 pounds of fuel, 2,400 RPM at 24 inches of mercury.
Yep, his
manifold
Snapchat's in his
pressure.
bio.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Pressure altitude 6,000 feet. Okay, that aligns with our chart. 6,000 feet. -7 Celsius. Why does it say standard temperature is 3 degrees Celsius? That does not seem right to me. Okay, we're at -7 Celsius. We're going to have to interpolate here. 2,400 RPM. 24 inches of manifold pressure. We got 342 pounds of fuel. We need to figure out how much we're going to burn per hour and what speed we're going to go. Percent of brake horsepower. Not true airspeed. Pounds per hour. Okay. So, we are at what? -7 Celsius, so we're kind of like in between here. 166 and 165. Well, they're practically the same. I'm going to go with 166. And then 91 and 88. Let's go with 90. No, it's closer to standard, so let's go with 89. 89 pounds per hour.
Daniel speedrunning practice test.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
I am. 89 pounds per hour. No, I'm not speedrunning.
I'll be back.
Okay. I'll be back. So, 89 pounds per hour. We need to figure out our... Alright, so we need to divide by 89, right? 342 divided by 89 gives us 3.84 hours. So 3.84 hours. 3.84 hours. I'm just going to use my calculator on my phone. It's faster. Alright, 3.84 hours times... What did we say our speed was? 166. Gives us 637 miles. Oh, but we need to have reserve for night. So we need a half hour of reserve. So we'll do 3.34. So 550 miles. Oh, it doesn't want miles. It wants time. Oh, well, I'm dumb then. Cool. 3 hours and 4 minutes I'm going to go with. That doesn't seem right. But okay. I'll go with it. When flying across country, you encounter turbulence that causes changes in aircraft attitude, but the aircraft remains in control, and the occupants feel definite strain against seatbelts. Oh. How should you report this to ATC or flight service? That's definitely moderate turbulence. Next. Oh, nice. A big chart. A nice big VFR sectional chart. The thin, gray, shaded line is most likely. Bro, how am I supposed to know that? I'm assuming they're talking about an Area 1 here. I'm going to go with a state bound. No, state boundary would be black, wouldn't it? Ah, it might be gray, though. Where is this? Fresno? Group. Course Gold. Yosemite. I don't think it's a state line. No, it's definitely not an arrival route or a military training route. Is it a state line? It must be a state line then, huh? Alright, guess I'm going with state boundary line. For the area 54, area 1. Oh my goodness. No, not one of these. Where are we? San Bruno. San Jose. What is this? California? San Francisco class Bravo. Yep, of course it's California. Dang it. I hate these. Why'd they have to give me one with a California chart on it?
Yeah, they're all California charts, just so you know.
Why? I know, I saw one that was, the last one was Yosemite.
Yosemite?
Yeah, whatever it's called. Yeah, that thing. What minimum altitude is required to avoid the Livermore Airport Class Delta airspace in Area 1? To avoid their Class Delta.
Yosemite.
Yeah, Yosemite.
No.
Livermore's Class Delta. I don't know where their Class Delta goes to, bro. I can't read this thing. This is too dense, man. Too dense.
You're too dense.
I'm gonna go with 2,900. It's probably wrong, but I'm gonna go with 2,900. Because it has there's a box here. I'm pretty sure that's for San Bruno though. The heck. Class Delta is it? Yeah. Well, it's double thick here. But where's the ring at? It doesn't have a ring.
I kind of want you to share your screen so I can see, but that's
watch the live stream. It is shared on there. This is actually kind of annoying. You know what I should do? I should like
study by category.
No.
And yeah, zoom in.
Practice tests are better. No, I should like zoom in the stream. Hold on. Let me unlock this real quick.
Oh, wait, what's the question?
Hold on. Can I?
What figure is this? I have to
turn it off.
book.
I turned it off instead of unlocking it. I'm so dumb. Okay. What if I just like do one of these? You know.
Wait, what figure are you looking at?
Yo, why do I have two of these on here, bro? Wait. Why do I have two of these? Wait a second.
I think I found it.
Hold up. What did I do wrong here?
What happened?
I have sources that aren't correct in my software here. That was not what I meant to do.
What do you...
Don't mind me. Not a problem, guys. Oh, problem maybe. Okay. Alright, now we only have one. That's better. Okay, cool. Let me just like shrink it down and then make it a bit bigger. So if I switch back to this, right? Does it still show it enough? Alright, maybe not. Maybe I should shrink it a little bit. Oh, that was not it. Yeah, just a little bit. But I'll keep it like cut off on the edges there. Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, all right. I'm gonna put it right there. All right, now it's not.
Yo,
any
why are you
better,
so
but
loud? Whoa.
why am I? What do you mean? Why am I loud?
No, your voice just increased by like 20 million decibels.
Nothing happened. I did absolutely nothing.
Did you go closer to your mic?
No, this is exactly the same as I've been. Actually,
no, it's
before
not.
I was even closer.
I can hear you so like loud and clearly. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just.
Bro, is my microphone good though?
It actually is, yeah.
That's good. That's good. Oh yeah, this is way better. This is way better. Zoomy, right?
Wait, I'm just so. Can you give me the figure you're looking at?
It's figure 54, area 1.
Okay. And what was the question? Oh, what kind of airspace Livermore is?
What minimum altitude is required to avoid the class Delta from Livermore Airport?
Okay, well, what are the options?
2,901, 2,500, and 4,400. I want to go with 2,901.
I think so too, because look at the
There's a 29 right in the middle there.
The box.
On this thing?
The box is like the minimum
top.
altitude that you have to be at, because the class Bravo starts at 4,500.
What? Where do you get that at?
If you do you see that box that says 29?
Yeah.
Go to the left and oh wait, that's a different airport. Hold on.
Yeah, no,
My
that's
bad.
a different one.
What the heck? Yeah, but like you know how some airspaces they have like.
Yeah, I know.
Like class Bravos
like
have
the
different
upside down wedding cake, right? So over here,
right.
Up by Buchanan, we have it at tops at 10,000.
But either way, like for the
6,
class
000.
Bravo, the lowest is 4,000, so 4,400 wouldn't even work.
Yeah, but we're talking about the class Delta.
Yeah, so it's 29.
Okay, going 29. I'm
Look at
marking
that
it.
little box. Watch it be wrong.
Under what condition, if any, may pilots fly through a restricted area? When flying on airways with an ATC clearance. That sounds like the correct answer, but there's also with the controlling agency's authorization. Which,
wait, what's the question?
if you can fly through a restricted area.
I feel like this is like one of those private pilot questions, but it's like I don't know. I remember getting that on my private pilot.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna go with on airways with ATC clearance. Oh no, another figure. 64. Oh, it's an easy figure. Let's go. ATC issues the clearance. Piper 67 Bravo Lima fly. Heading, runway, heading. Climb and maintain 2,000 feet. Cleared for takeoff, runway 8. Which way do you turn?
No, I hate these ones because you know what? It will like show you the same image with a different question, and then you have to figure out if it's left, right, or straight. And I just
Runway 8 is gonna be from your right to your left, so you're gonna turn to the left. Where will you find the strongest turbulence when flying over a mountain range?
LOL.
You're gonna find it on the upwind. No. Yes, on the upwind of the mountain range, because that's where all the air is just like whoosh, throwing you up in the air.
Whoosh. Dude, I swear, my soul left my body yesterday.
As hyperventilation progresses, a pilot can experience heightened awareness and feeling of well-being. Oh yes. Symptoms of suffocation and drowsiness, or a decreased breathing rate and depth.
Oh, you want to know what I learned today?
I'm gonna call suffocation and drowsiness.
What was the question? Sorry.
Hyperventilation progresses. You'll feel suffocation and drowsiness.
Yeah, you will. That's the answer, because I remember studying that.
What is the definition of pitch setting? Oh, it's talking about propellers. The propeller blade setting as determined by the blade angle measured and at a radius specified by the instruction manual. The RPM setting selected by the propeller control, or the selected blade angle of a variable pitch propeller set with the prop control. I'm gonna say it's the variable pitch propeller setting with the prop control. I think that one makes the most sense to me. Probably wrong, but it makes the most sense to me right now. So, the basic purpose of adjusting the fuel-air mixture control at altitude is to decrease the amount of fuel in the mixture to compensate for increased air density. That's not right. Decrease the fuel flow to compensate for decreased air density. Yes.
Oh, what the heck?
It is less dense air. So you need less fuel. Yes. Cool. Figure 2. Oh, what a fun figure. My favorite figure. No, not really.
Oh, I hate these figures.
No, this one's not that bad. Select the correct statement regarding stall speeds. In a 60-degree bank, the airplane stalls at a lower airspeed with the gear up.
Oh.
Okay, so gear up versus gear down, 60-degree bank. It doesn't say power on or power off.
You're gonna have to
That
say the question.
It doesn't say. That's super annoying. The correct statement regarding stall speeds. In a 60-degree bank, the airplane stalls at a lower airspeed with the gear up. Okay, so
You kind of just have to look at the chart. I don't
gear
know.
and flaps down, gear and flaps up. Power on, power off, power on, power off. We don't care about power on, power off. So we're gonna go with 60-degree bank, lower airspeed with gear up.
Right.
Gear and flaps up. It doesn't say flaps specifically. Okay, so that question can't be it. Power off stalls occur at higher airspeeds with the gear and flaps down. Higher airspeeds, gear and flaps down.
Oh, no, it's power on stalls occur at lower airspeeds and shallower
In shallower
banks.
banks. Well,
Yeah,
let's
that's
see.
the answer.
Power on, right?
Stalls, yeah.
Lower airspeeds
In shallower banks.
in shallower banks. That does
Yeah,
make
that's the
sense.
answer. Dude, that's the answer.
I
Just
was
trust me on
getting
this.
there. I was getting there, okay?
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. I was reading through them all in order. Come on. Exiting a
No, you
runway.
weren't.
You are clear the active runway when you pass which marking? G. To best overcome the effects of spatial disorientation, a pilot should just never go in the clouds. Easy. Problem solved. No.
Why are you getting all the easy answers? Every time I do a practice
No, that
test,
was
they
a
give me
joke.
like...
That was a joke.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Like, I'll be practice tests, and they'll give me like a question that only a person with a PhD in physics could answer.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to you doing it, it's like all the easy stuff.
How long do you think it should take to take the test? Right now I'm at 25 questions through. It's been about 35 minutes, so like that's gonna put me at like 2 hours and 10 minutes or ish. But like, how long do you think people need
See,
to
that's
take?
because you take your time and you actually think about your questions. I rely on rote memorization. So for me, it takes less time.
I'm
but on
bad at
average-
memorization, but I'm also bad at thinking, so it's a lose.
No. You think critically and you think well, and that's great because I can't do that. I can only rely on rote memorization. That's why I'm so bad when it comes to explaining things. At least when you can like think critically, like you can like explain things well as, I don't know.
Just learn
That makes
better,
sense.
bro. Just be better at like understand
That's
things
coming from the
better.
person who can't memorize stuff, so that really means a lot.
Yeah, well, but if you know how to get to the answer, you never have to memorize anything because you can get to the
That's
answer
true.
yourself. It's impossible to memorize everything. If you know the core principles, you can figure anything out
That's
without
true.
memorization. So teach
See, that's why
yourself
we're, like-
how to learn.
That's why we're so cool. That's why we work
That's-
together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's best overcome
Not
the
during
effects-
Pride Month.
Oh. You mean, AIDS Awareness Month? Sorry.
Okay, well, is it actually AIDS Awareness Month?
It's a
Like separate
joke
from LGBT
because you
month?
pretty much only
Oh.
get AIDS from being gay.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's funny, you haven't gotten AIDS yet.
No, because I'm not gay. Oh, wait, hold up. I didn't realize you joked till halfway through my sentence.
Oh,
Devastation.
You're like,
To
no,
best
I'm not.
overcome
I'm
the
not.
effects
How
of
dare you say
spatial
that to me?
disorientation, a pilot should rely on aircraft instrument indications. No.
See, like
You
I
should
said.
increase breathing rate. So if you get disoriented, just going, it'll fix everything. Inbound on the 315 radial. A pilot and there's no figure either, which almost makes it harder because you have to imagine it.
Yeah, I know.
A pilot selects the 320 radio, turns to 5 degrees to the left, and notes the time. While maintaining a constant heading, the pilot notes the time for the CDI to center is 12 minutes. The estimated time en route to the station is what? That is not a fair question, okay?
See, that's what I'm telling you. That's like the
This
type of
is
question
like,
that I
no.
always get.
Okay, so it's a 5-degree radial difference, right?
Correct.
Each radial is how many degrees apart? They're 1 degree apart. Yeah, so
Yep.
it's 5 degrees. Wow. Hold on. No, but like it's like what is
well,
it like?
yeah.
What is
no,
it like? 2
no, you
minutes?
can't save yourself from that one.
No, but I'm trying to think. There was definitely a rule of thumb of like, all right, it's 1 minute at like 10 miles out or something like that, or 5 miles out.
Oh.
You know? Or
I
maybe
need
that
to
was
do some DOR
ILSs. Maybe
work.
that was localizers. I forget. So you turn 5 degrees to the left, and then you maintain a constant heading.
Who joined the call?
Good question. Who joined the call? It's Josh!
It
Josh,
is Josh.
Hey, we can't like mention you on Discord anymore because of your name. Like it doesn't come up.
Ooh, fun. Is it
What's
because of the
his
font?
name?
Yeah, because of the font. You can't just type in like Ashen Demon and it won't come up because it's like doesn't recognize it.
Weird.
Yeah, so I have to mention you by clicking on your name and doing something like this, you know?
Oh. You got Discord Nitro.
Like this, Carla. Like this, Josh. You get it? Like this. This is how I have to
I don't-
mention you.
I don't know what you're doing.
He's on stream.
Oh,
Mentioning you.
yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. Anyways, Carla didn't know you
What
were
do you-
all tatted up, so that was interesting.
Oh,
I didn't know you were younger than me too, so that's just
Because you sound like you're 30. Sorry.
I sound like I'm 30.
What? Who
you
said
sound-
that?
yeah. Wait, what?
Who said that?
It's a good question. We playing something tonight?
Nah, I'm doing this practice exam, and then I have to fly. I'm flying from like 9:30 to like 11:30. It's gonna be a long
It's
night.
kind of boring.
I'm hoping I could take off around 9. Well, let me see. What's the
Sunset's like 8:30, so you gotta
tonight?
yeah.
Yeah,
Or
evening
8:25.
Evening civil twilight ends at 8:55. So if I'm taxiing at like 10 of 9, then that should put me like good for logging nighttime.
Oh wow, you are tatted up. Hold on, I just saw your Instagram.
Bro, you didn't
You're
realize I
looking at
sent
my
that to you?
Instagram?
Carla, I
No, I
sent
just
all
found
those
it.
to you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you
What do
didn't.
Yes, I did on your other
No,
account, the
you-
the Drizzle account.
Oh, when?
Literally yesterday.
What?
Because you didn't.
No,
Because
I
you were like,
haven't-
"What? That's crazy!" And so I sent you all the pictures that he has on his Instagram of his tattoos.
Oh yeah, you just you did.
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, but I was sleeping at that time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Excuses.
These are all of your tattoos. Are so cool.
Are you sending people pictures of me?
No, I sent her your Instagram pictures.
That's
like
weird,
from
man.
your profile. Like
That's
Yeah.
weird.
share. Like, you know how you can send someone's post to somebody? Yeah,
Like you can
that.
DM somebody. Dude.
So I sent her your pictures of tattoos to her because she didn't know you had tattoos. Anyways, inbound on the 315 radio.
We're still on this one. I like the ones with the swords.
Okay. The time for the CDI to center is 12 minutes for 5 degrees. I remember there being a rule of like a minute per degree or something like that. Or
I know.
so if it's like a minute per degree at like 10 miles or 30 miles. No, it's like 30 miles out, right? Yeah.
I don't know your.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's like at 30 miles out, they're a mile apart. So if he's 5 degrees over the course of a mile. But it doesn't tell me an airspeed. Oh, because you don't need one because it just gives you the time in minutes. Oh, that's so annoying. 5 degrees, it's 12 minutes. No, I'm going to go with 12 minutes. It's probably wrong, but I'm going with it. Oh no, not another VOR one. To track inbound on the 215 radial VOR station, the recommended procedure is to set the OBS to 035 and make heading corrections towards the CDI needle. No. 215 and make heading corrections towards the CDI needle. Or 215 and make heading corrections away from the CDI needle. I wonder which one that could be.
Yeah, I think you really do because it's been like a couple minutes.
Well, avoiding a weather. Avoiding a weather. That is such English. I'm sure the FAA exam is just like this, right? While avoiding a weather. While avoiding a weather that is in your flight path and flying over 20 miles from a thunderstorm, you are under the anvil of the cell. Is this a hazard? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's hail from the anvil. And it's in the area of dissipation, isn't it? No, that doesn't matter. The anvil, the hail is the important part. I think. You attended a party last night. Yeah, we did. You consumed
Secondhand
several
smoke.
glasses of wine, Carla. All right, you are planning to fly your aircraft home, and you've been careful to make sure 8 hours have passed since your last alcoholic beverage. You can make the flight now, only if you're not under the influence of alcohol, and your blood alcohol level is below what?
Do you want me to answer it?
Yeah, it's 0.04.
You didn't even let me answer.
Yeah, well, I'm the one taking the test.
Yeah, but I just asked if you wanted me to answer it, and I was going to, and then you said that.
But I just want to make sure you knew it. So 0.04.
Well, yeah, I do.
No, it's 0 actually. You have to have
It's
0
0.04.
0.04.
Because it's, yeah. So it's 4.
Imagine
4%.
it's actually 4. 4% alcohol in your blood.
Well, if, yeah, I guess.
Oh, wait,
Imagine.
did I answer it? I didn't answer it. Oops. If fuel consumption is 125 pounds per hour and ground speed is 210 knots, how much avgas is required for an airplane to fly 530 nautical miles? Okay, 530 miles divided by 210 knots. Let's go 2.530 divided by 210. Yeah, that's 2.5 hours. So here's the tricky part of it, right? It asks how much I've guessed is
Sure.
required for an airplane to fly 530 nautical miles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that include reserves? Because legally you need at least a half-hour reserve.
Yeah, I think it would include reserves.
But it doesn't mention that. It just says how much is required for it to fly
Ooh.
that distance.
Calculate it.
30 divided by 210 is 2.52 times 125 gives me 315. Well, that's the highest number. It can't be above that. Sorry, it must be that A. I think, right? 125 pounds
I
per
don't
hour
know.
ground speed.
I'm
yes,
not
okay,
doing the
yeah,
math.
That sounds about right to me. That is ground speed, right? Yeah, ground speed. All right. We're good. Oh, here we go. Here it comes. The HSI
Yeah.
figures.
Ugh.
In HSI number 1, if you were to make a right turn to the heading bug, which of the following is true? All right, HSI number 1. A right turn to the heading bug. I'm guessing that's the one that's on this right here, which means it's on like 215, I want to say. No, what is that? 18. Oh yeah, 192. Yeah, okay, so it's 200. It's a heading bug at 200. You're gonna make a right turn? Why the heck would you make a right turn? It's full deflection on the CDI. The selected radial is 180. It's the 180 radial.
Is it now?
Yeah. You will intercept the selected before after passing the VOR. This answer makes 0 sense. You will intercept the selected before after passing the VOR.
Wait, what?
It literally says before after passing the VOR.
That's like me trying to write a text.
Has a seizure. You will intercept the selected radial after passing the VOR. How would I tell that? Oh, because we're 40 miles and we have a 5-degree intercept. No, we have a 20-degree intercept. Yeah, it's a 20-degree intercept. 20-degree intercept. That makes sense to me. Right? 20-degree intercept, you're 40 miles out though. So the question is, are you gonna
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I think you'll make it before passing the VOR. You're gonna intercept it because you got a 20-degree intercept angle. Course is 180. You're at 200. It's to the right, of course. Yeah. I don't know. That's the question. Is it gonna be after passing the VOR or before after passing the VOR?
Wait, Daniel.
Yeah.
No, it's actually before after.
It's before after. I kind of think that's the answer, actually.
Does it mean like before slash? No, even if it was like before slash after, that
No, it
would
doesn't make any
literally
sense.
make no sense.
I think I'm gonna go before, because you got 40 miles. And it is. I guess it's not full deflection, is it? Because the stop is like there. I mean, it could be.
I don't see it, but
It's figure 1. No, sorry.
Have your
It's figure
stream pulled up.
17, HSI number 1. But I don't know.
oops.
I don't think it's full deflection. It looks like it's almost full deflection, but I can't tell. If it is full deflection, you don't know how far out you are. So I'm guessing it's going to be after passing the VOR. Okay, I'm going with that. Oh no, here we go again. Figure 52, Area 8.
Ooh, okay.
Area 8. We are up in Auburn. Auburn near Sacramento. Of course. Why is it California? Why do they like California so much? California's trash. Come on.
Complicated airspace, I guess.
You have a flight plan from Auburn Airport to Sacramento Mather Airport. MHR.
Mhm.
Where is that? Area 6. Area 6? Okay, way down here. So you're going from here to there. Okay. At 4,500. What additional avionics equipment must your aircraft have installed?
Oh.
I'm guessing... Well, it's only Class Delta.
Yeah, but you have to think about what are the options?
None, ADS-B in or ADS-B out. I'm gonna...
Okay.
See, I think...
So think about ADS-B. What are the...
Yeah, but it's not within 30 miles of any Class Bravo that I see.
Okay, but what about the height requirements? Altitude requirements regarding ADS-B.
We're going... It's only 4,500.
I'll let you think about that. Huh?
It's only 4,500.
Exactly, but what's the altitude that's required for ADS-B?
Isn't it like 12,000 or something stupid like that?
Not exactly.
I thought it was only when it's within the 30 miles of
I thought so
Class
too until I
Bravo.
did this test. But
Wow.
no, there's actually an altitude requirement.
Really? Is it like
Yeah.
4,000 feet or something stupid?
No. It's you need ADS-B out. There's like certain airspace rules, but for the altitudes, it's above 3,000 MSL.
Such a stupid rule that they even added that.
I don't know when they added that.
They added that. It was about a year and a half ago they added the ADS-B requirement. But the thing is,
Well,
like, nobody...
No, it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah. But most people still don't have it. Like, bro, the Young Eagles that we were flying the other day, he had a Cub. He didn't even have a radio.
No. You just reminded me of something that I saw today. That actually reported it to somebody.
Uh-oh. Was it Fishman? Which one of
Yeah.
the Fishman did this?
Okay, so I was
Point to the area on the doll with the
I'm
Fishman.
not gonna say their name. I'm not gonna say their name. Even though there's like no one watching the stream, I'm still not gonna say their name. But
No. But was it
I
the
was-
red Fishman or the black Fishman?
Black Fishman. Okay, so
Okay.
I was pre-flighting, and then I saw Black Fishman get in his aircraft with his with all the FOD like right next to his airplane, and then he started it up, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe he's just gonna leave all his bags on the ground as he takes off to go fishing, right? So I start pre-flighting and whatnot,
Does this man
and
get
then I
out while it's
realized,
running?
shh. So then, as I was pre-flighting, I noticed that he wasn't in his airplane anymore, but the engine was still on, and he was putting his bags in his airplane.
Hey, gotta
as
let it
the
warm up,
engine
you
was
know?
on.
Gotta let it warm
Well,
up.
I was just
it
so
tied
confused. Yes, it was tied down.
down? Okay, then it's okay.
So then,
It's
you
not
know?
the smartest, but if it's tied down, it's okay.
okay. Anyways, moving on. I texted to Johnny. I was like, "Hey, he is starting up his engine, but he's not inside the airplane." And
in
then
the winter
Timmy
when
went
you have
out
to
there
warm
and
your car
talked to
up.
him.
Yeah.
No,
when
you can't.
No, it's like you're shoveling your snow and you reach in and you start your car, close the door, and you keep scraping
That
the
is
snow
not-
off, right? Just
that
like
is
that,
not
but
the
with an
same.
airplane.
Anyways, his stepmother is tailwheel training at our school.
No.
No, but she's actually a safe and competent pilot, not him, right? Not like him. And he gave me her phone number, and I now have a mentor for the airlines because she mentors people, and then he was telling me
Mentors,
about
what
it
does
and
that
stuff.
mean?
Basically, they get you into the airlines like as fast as you can, but in a safe way, he says. I don't know what he means by that.
Sounds like a
But
scam.
no, I don't know. No, it's not her first student. She like works for a specific company. She was talking to Tip Lady about it actually, and how it's like paperwork based and stuff. I don't know, but anyway, she mentors people to the airlines and whatever. And then he texted her that I was looking for a mentor, even though I wasn't, but he wanted to help out. So I was
she's
like,
a
okay.
headhunter is what she is for the airlines. She's a third-party headhunter. That's what she is.
She could be. Anyways, he was like, yeah, she's mentoring somebody right now in Beverly. He's a young man. He's a black dude, and I normally don't talk to black people, but
You made me choke on my spaghetti. Like, this man actually said that? That is incredibly special. Uh-oh. Okay. Well. Spaghetti. Isogonic lines. Connect points of equal magnetic variation. Sure. Yeah, okay. If the airplane is unstable around the lateral axis. Alright, so the lateral axis is gonna be meaning that it turns in the around the lateral axis. That'd be pitching and diving. I think. That's what I said last time when I said longitudinal. I thought it would be roll axis, but it was actually pitch. Oh. I'm gonna go with pitch again, even though it's probably wrong. That sounds right to me. You are a pilot in command of a flight and determined that the aircraft you plan to fly has an overdue airworthiness directive. Which of the following is an appropriate decision? You cancel the flight and have the aircraft scheduled for maintenance. The minimum flight visibility for VFR flight increases to 5 statute miles, beginning at an altitude of 10,000 feet MSL, regardless of height above the ground. No, it's 10,000 feet MSL if above 1,200 feet AGL. Yeah, that's the one. When are you most likely to experience somatographic illusion? Somatographic, I believe, is when you stare at something, right? No. Somatographic is oh, I forget now. Acceleration and deceleration. No. I'm gonna go with turns to the left or right. No, takeoff. I'm gonna go with acceleration during takeoff. Yeah, let's do that. When planning for an emergency landing at night, one of the primary considerations should include landing in an area close to public access, turning off all electrical switches to save battery power, and landing without flaps to ensure nose high attitude at touchdown. What are the primary considerations? Well, yes, you want to land close to public access. Yeah. Figure 33. Again. Meatballs. Maximum rate of climb under the given conditions, 3,700 pounds. Middle band here. 22,000 feet pressure altitude. So we're going to be right in between 20 and 24. And negative 10 degrees Celsius. So in between the 20 and the 0. All right. Maximum rate of climb. Rate of climb. Oh boy, that's a huge drop off. All right, so somewhere between 300 and 600. So probably like 450 on this side. And between 170 and 470. Oh, that's a big jump. Jump of 300. Between 170 and 470. So let's call it 270, 320, 320. So between 320 and 450. So let's call that between 350 and 450. So 400. Let's call it 400. $384. 384, how about that? Sure, why not? Negative 10, 3,700, 22,000 feet. Yeah. I guess it would drop off pretty steeply, wouldn't it? Yikes. I mean, you're basically not climbing if you're at 20 or 40 degrees Celsius. At least I hope you're not at 40 degrees Celsius up there. That's pretty hot. Sheesh. All right. What condition would cause both true airspeed and ground speed to increase proportionally? Increase. A higher density altitude. So if you're higher density altitude, you'd have lower resistance because there's less dense air because you're at a higher altitude. Which means your airspeed is going to read lower, but your true airspeed will be higher.
I'm back.
Your ground speed will increase proportionally.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, did you ever figure out that ADSB thing?
Oh, I just went with what you said.
Okay.
You were telling me about Fishman being racist.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Did you stop talking? Oh my goodness, again? Engine failure in a single engine aircraft after takeoff. You should establish proper glide attitude. Yeah. Pretty much. That's the only one. Oh, not one of these flowy charts again. Alright, it is 7:30. So I have to leave in about an hour. So I have to be at the airport. Quarter of probably. Really want to get going right about. Yeah, I want to be taxiing at 8:55. So. Alright, I gotta speed through this here. I gotta speed run now. Distance required to climb to cruise. Altitude under the given conditions. We are at 4,000 feet. We are climbing to 9,000 feet. 12 degrees. Cruise temperature is -4. So we're going from 12 and 4,000. Was that 12? Yeah, 12. 12 and 4,000. Over to the distance, right? That gives me 5 miles. Oh, it's distance, yeah, 5 miles. Okay. And then we go and we get -4 to 9,000. Yep, right here, all the way across to 10, 12 and a half. So 12 and a half minus 5 is 7 and a half. Let's call it 6 miles. No, let's call it 8 and a half. just be safe. Next. Ooh, the visibility reported by a pilot is UAOV OKC 06306/time 1522 Zulu, flight level 8,000 feet. Type is a 170 Cessna 172. Sky condition is 090. Overcast, 9,000 feet overcast. Weather. Flight visibility 03, is it? 3 statute miles, I want to say. Yeah. Turbulence is light. Something. I need to probably remember that in the future, but with a higher than standard air temperature, the surface ceiling will be. So temperature is higher. Air is going to be less dense. The surface ceiling will be lower. What range does the transonic airflow Mach regime take place at? Transonic airflow Mach regime. Transonic, which means above. No, transonic. I'm guessing 0.75 to 1.2 Mach numbers, because subsonic would be below that, supersonic would be above that, transonic is in between. Makes sense to me. During departure under conditions of suspected low-level wind shear, a sudden decrease in headwind will cause a loss in airspeed equal to the decrease in wind velocity. A gain in airspeed. Yeah, okay, that's it. While being radar vectored and approach clearance is received, the last assigned altitude should be maintained until... So you got a clearance. The last assigned altitude should be maintained until established on a segment of a published route or instrument approach procedure.
Hi.
Hi. You back?
Back.
Gonna
Sorry.
get another phone call in about 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, he just said that. He was like, yeah, I don't talk to black people. So I started laughing because like, what else am I supposed to do in that situation? He started laughing too. So I was like, so I said his, ex, why did you say that? No, what did I say? I was like, oh, I don't really know if you have to say it like that, but why don't you talk to them? And then he goes, I normally don't get along with them.
Bro.
He sent a selfie to his stepmother. My dad is trying to tell me that's not the C5.
That is undoubtedly a C5.
He thinks that they don't have them here. I always tell him every time I see a C5, I'm like,
Bro,
it's a C5.
there's like 7 of them at P's.
I know, and I tell him that, and he's like, no, they don't have those here. No,
They have
this
them
is
literally
that's
over your
not
house
a
right
globe.
now.
That's not a globe master. C5 Galaxy. No, because globe masters are built differently.
Hey, with U.S. registered civil airplanes, the use of safety belts is required during
Wait
movement
a
on the
minute,
surface,
Daniel.
takeoffs, and landings for commercial passenger operations only, safe operation practices but not required by regulations, or each person over 2 years of age on board. I'm going to go with 2 years of age.
It is. Good job.
Where is the aircraft center of gravity located of an airplane demonstrating the following attributes?
Whoa.
Hello, Jeffrey.
Oh, it's Jeffrey.
Hi, Carla. Hi, Daniel.
I'm
Hi,
I'm
Doc.
Hey,
just
Jeffrey.
here.
Hey,
Yes?
Jeffrey, where is the aircraft center of gravity located on an airplane demonstrating the following attributes? Higher stall speed,
Uranus.
higher elevator control forces, slower cruise speed, and increased stability.
Uranus.
The answer is yes.
It's forward. The answer is forward. The key is the increased stability. If it's more stable, then the center of gravity is going to be located further away from the center of pressure, which means it's going to be further forward.
Fair enough.
It also means your elevator is going to do less, because essentially it's like farther away if you think about it. So it has to move
Yeah.
more to do the same thing. So,
You want to know for a fact?
What?
My cousin's a pilot.
What does he fly?
Your mom.
I was going to say that.
He actually used to fly around the CEOs of Toyota, believe it or not.
Yo. So
Did
my
they
family
fly- Did they
members?
fly on a Honda jet?
That would be very illegal.
Ironic.
He also
Ooh.
flew Keith Urban, and some other country singers.
I remember meeting this music producer at the airport, and I was like trying to be nice to him, not because he was like important to me, because I couldn't care less because he was a country kid, but like he was really rude.
You should have just been like, "Hey, bud, quit being rude, or I'ma slap you."
Well, it's funny because he left his luggage, so he had to come back from the hotel all the way to the airport. 'Cause
What a
no one
clown.
would pick up his luggage. Yeah, it's called karma.
What a clown!
I know.
Propeller
remember his
efficiency
name.
is the ratio of thrust horsepower to brake horsepower, the ratio
Rust.
of geometric pitch to effective pitch, or the actual distance a propeller advances in one revolution.
Hey, it's funny when I search my cousin's name on Google, a picture of him immediately appears.
Wow.
What's
What
his
about
name?
me?
Osama bin Laden?
Oh,
The greatest hide and seek player of all time.
What was his record?
Not long
8 years.
enough.
until like, what's his name?
No. No.
What is his name? Like O'Neill or something like that.
Oh, Mr. O'Neill?
Bin
No.
Laden.
The guy that the Navy SEAL that shot Osama bin Laden, Obama bin Laden.
Yes. Osama bin lifting.
Figure 54. Area 4. Oh no. No, that should not be a thing. The first few words I read are "you are towing gliders up to," and I'm looking I'm looking at San Francisco. They should not
Oh, this
be
is an
towing,
ADSB question.
They should not be towing gliders there, period. Over the Calaveras Reservoir under the 8,000 foot MSL Class Bravo shelf. Uh-huh. Where? What reservoir? Oh, this thing right here. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's over 3,000 feet, right? And it's also within the Class Charlie 30 nautical mile ring of
Question for you.
San whatever this thing is. San Carlos. Carlos-san?
I have a question for you, Daniel.
What?
Does this mean anything to you? When it lists skills, it says first class, ATP, part 135, part 91.
Yeah.
That means everything.
That means he's in a large amount of debt.
Yeah.
I
That's
wouldn't
what
say
that
he's in
means.
a large amount of debt. He probably paid that off by now.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Did he go to college?
I have no idea. He's way older than I am.
Describe way older.
Way
Okay, like-
older.
Give a number, an estimate.
I don't even know. He's
63.
well. You're probably... No, he's probably
Which
not
means he must
63.
retire in 2 years because you can only hold an ATP until you're 65.
Which they might change soon to 67 or 68.
I don't think he's 63.
Yes,
Although
just
I don't
what
think
I
he's
want.
even...
Older,
I don't even
crustier
f-
pilots flying airplanes.
I don't think he's flying anymore.
Oh.
He's probably retired. He's probably
Yeah.
retarded, just like all the other pilots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm what?
How many? What is this type ratings? G280 and G550.
That means he flies a Gulfstream 550. That is
Oh, he
a
flies
big
those big
airplane. That's what
airplanes.
Bush flies in on, bro.
Oh,
That's
okay,
a-
so
That's a chonker airplane. You can walk out of the airplane without ducking. Like,
Yeah.
that's a big boy.
hmm
so
Try
very
getting the baggage up
impressive.
in the baggage compartment of that thing. You have to like yeet
Oh
it.
yeah, very impressive. That's like one of.
G280s are pretty
also-
small, but
He
550s.
also has two
Whoa.
visas.
Hold on, they just flew. Wait, sorry, shut up. Sorry, my bad. I just.
He also has two visas, Chinese and Russian.
What?
Did he fly transcontinental?
I'm sure he must have if he worked with
G550s are capable of nonstop from like London to Dubai. And
I'm
like,
sure
No,
he
it was
probably
a
did.
Galaxy. It just flew over my house, and I checked on flight radar, and it says it's a super Galaxy.
epic.
It'd be loud.
Thrust is managed to maintain whatever IAS is. I forget. Is that initial airspeed?
Indicated airspeed.
Indicated. Wow, I am really. My brain is just broke for a minute there. Thrust is managed to maintain indicated airspeed, and the glide slope is being flown. What characteristics should be observed when a headwind shears to become a constant tailwind? Oh,
Oh,
okay. So we
no,
have a headwind.
it was
It's shearing
Nissan.
to a tailwind, which means we're gonna lose airspeed.
It was Nissan, not Toyota.
Oh. Well,
Both
that's not as cool.
Japanese.
He just told
but-
he just.
What do
he
you
flew
mean
through-
not as cool? There's this thing called a Nissan GTR, sir.
Yeah, but then there's also like the executive, like the CEO escaping in a crate.
Yeah.
Toyotas are just
So?
cooler.
Yeah.
Don't question it.
They are.
They really are.
Pitch attitude
Got a
Pitch
That
variety of
all-wheel drive
vehicles.
is
GTR
going
life.
to increase.
No one here is saying GTR life except
Required
you.
thrust is going to.
That's all that matters.
I don't think so.
Is going to shear. The required thrust is going
Trust
to
me, it does.
decrease, then increase,
Okay.
because we have a headwind to
Are
stay
you
on the
about to go
glide
sicko
slope.
mode?
We have indicated airspeed.
Don't test me.
And then it's in. Yeah, okay. So
Day
then
at AutoZone was today.
nice. So then
Yeah.
more thrust. Vertical speed is going to. Okay, so we're on this glide slope. We're going slower.
Don't you be
Now we're
talking to
gonna
me
have to
about
be
your
going
thrusts. I don't
faster.
swing that way.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about vertical speed instead.
Even
Dude.
better.
Vertical speed is going to decrease. I think. No. Vertical speed is going to increase. Indicated airspeed is going to decrease.
Oh, hey, cool. I can play stuff through my computer
Decrease,
speakers
I think?
while wearing my headset.
Okay. Yeah, okay. How can you
I
determine
can
if another
give
aircraft is
Daniel
on a
an
collision course
aneurysm.
with your aircraft? The nose of each aircraft is pointed at the same point in space.
going to decrease.
What?
Mm.
Oh, you're playing the stream on your... Oh, that's gonna get very loud
That was
quickly.
really loud, yeah.
The other aircraft will always appear to
That
get
was
larger
great.
and closser at a rapid rate.
That was legitness.
There'll be
I
no apparent relative
can't
motion
walk
between
in.
your aircraft and the other aircraft. Well, that sounds correct. There's no relative motion.
Motion of the ocean.
And the other aircraft will appear to get larger and closer.
The ocean of the motion.
And the nose is going to be pointed at the same point in space. All
Hey,
of these are
calm down,
correct.
Elon Musk.
Every single one of these questions is correct. How? What?
Question, what's the question?
How do you determine if another aircraft is on a collision course with your aircraft? A, the nose of each aircraft is pointed at the same point in space, right? B, the other aircraft will always appear to get larger and closer at a rapid rate. I don't think it's that one because it would be a slower rate, right? I don't know. And C, there will be no apparent relative motion between your aircraft and the other aircraft. I know
Okay,
it's at
before I
least
say
C.
the answer, what do you think it is?
C.
It is.
No relative motion. Yeah.
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 Kind of like a tornado. That's how I think of it.
Oh, tornadoes.
Oh, here we go. A pilot
Nice.
convicted for the violation of any federal or state statute relating to the process, manufacture, transportation, distribution, or sale of narcotic drugs is grounds for notification of this conviction to the
It's
FAA
grounds
Civil
for keep
Aeronautical Institute.
Grounds for keep
Suspension or
flying.
revocation of any certificate, rating, or authorization issued under 14 CFR Part 61.
Oh my god.
Yeah, suspension or revocation, obviously. Frost covering the upper surfaces of an airplane wing usually will cause drag factors so large that sufficient speed cannot be obtained for takeoff. The airplane to stall at an angle of attack that is lower than normal, or the airplane to stall at an angle of attack that is higher than normal. I'm going to go lower than normal. If a standard rate turn is maintained, how long will it take to turn 360 degree? 2 minute full turn. It should be placarded everywhere. Anyways, proper crosswind landing on a runway requires that at the moment of touchdown, the downwind wing be lowered sufficiently to eliminate the tendency for the airplane to drift. No. The direction of motion of the airplane and its lateral axis be perpendicular to the runway. It better not be. The direction of the motion of the airplane and its longitudinal axis be parallel to the runway. Yes. Which is true regarding a cold front occlusion? The air ahead of the warm front is A, warmer than the air behind the overtaking cold front.
I had zero idea how loud these speakers got. Oh my
Colder
god.
than the air behind the overtake. Oh, goodness. Cold front occlusion. The air in front of the warm front. I think they meant cold front, not warm front, because it's talking about a cold front occlusion, and all the answers are talking about the overtaking cold front, not...
I'm gonna overtake your cold front.
Please do.
Interesting.
The colder air
My.
behind the overtake is... The air ahead is... warmer than the air behind the
Warmer.
overtaking cold front. Yeah, the air ahead is warmer.
Why is there an
The air ahead of...
what? Okay.
What question are you on, Daniel? And how long
60.
has it been?
It's been an hour and 34 minutes.
What? It's been
Have
an
you
hour.
been streaming
told
this
me
for
that.
an hour and that long?
Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and 26. Yeah.
That's crazy because when I asked how long you were doing, or you didn't, I didn't ask, but before you said you were 25 questions in, 35 minutes in. I can't believe it's been an hour since that interaction.
Started streaming 86 minutes ago.
Oh, dude, you really are taking your time, Daniel.
Kale, hurry it up. What limitation is imposed on newly certificated commercial pilot
skip all
airplane
the
if that person does
questions.
not
Wait, you're
hold
telling me to
insurance
hurry
rating?
it up.
The carriage of passengers for hire and cross-country flights is limited to 50 nautical miles for night flights, but not limited for day flights. The carriage of passengers or property for hire or cross-country flights at night is limited to a radius of 50 nautical miles. That's the same thing. That is the same thing.
Big sad.
The carriage of passengers for hire and cross-country flights in excess of 50 nautical miles or for hire at night is prohibited. That one.
Daniel, do you watch Paul's Hardware?
No.
Oh.
What is the first thing a pilot must do when deciding to
Sad.
go around? Apply full power. Yep,
Yeah.
that's the one. What is coefficient is increased with an increase in angle of attack? The coefficient of lift and drag.
What kind of music do you listen
No,
to,
lift.
Daniel?
What? No, the coefficient. What kind of music? Country.
Yeah.
Coefficient of thrust. Ah, yes. No, it should be
It didn't
lift.
transfer
These
through,
notes.
but I just slapped my microphone when you
Oh, I
said
thought
that.
you were going to say something way different.
Oh,
Interesting.
my.
How many days after an accident is a report required to be filed
Naughty,
with the
naughty,
nearest
naughty.
NTSB field office? 10. No, 7. 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I just crashed my plane, and I didn't report it until 2 weeks after.
Dead. You've recently moved to a new state. You have not notified the FAA Airman Certification Branch of your new mailing address. As a commercial
Oh,
pilot, you are
that's
legally allowed
illegal.
to still exercise your airman privileges. Yes. But
Illegal.
you must receive a letter of authorization within 30 days. No, they're immediately revoked until you provide proper notification. Yes, but you must notify the FAA within 30 days. Yeah, that one. You must notify within 30 days of your moving. Yeah. The low-level windshield system alert system, LLWAS, provides wind data and software process to detect the presence of a change in wind direction or speed within a short distance above the airport. Refer to Figure 9er. Ah, yes, Figure 9er, our favorite. Using a normal climb, how much fuel would be used from engine start to 12,000 feet pressure altitude? All right, we're going 3,800 pounds from 4,000 foot pressure altitude. Temperature 26
Shame that
Celsius. All right, so
These
where are we at
speakers
for
are so loud.
temperature?
Turn it off.
Where's the temperature? Where's temperature, bro?
Get off? What?
No, I said turn it off.
Oh,
Dude.
Bro.
I couldn't hear you.
That was kind of sus.
26 degrees
very
Celsius.
sus.
Oh, here we go.
Mhm.
Standard temperature is 10, so we're gonna have to increase it 10% because it's 10 degrees, so 11 degrees Celsius above standard temperature. Cool.
I'll just mute my mic.
Do it.
I
We start at
will.
12,000. We're starting at 4,000. So let's find from 4,000. We've got. What are we doing? Distance? No, fuel. Fuel. Yeah, pounds of fuel. Okay, 4,000 is 12 pounds of fuel. And we're going to 12,000. Yes? Which is 51 pounds. So 51 minus 12. Minus 12 gives us 39. And we add 12 for taxi, takeoff, blah, 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 all that junk. So we're back at 51. And then we do times 1.1 for adding 10% for the 10 degrees above standard, which gets us 56.1. Let's call it 58 pounds, hey?
52. Take it or leave it.
Who is primarily responsible for maintaining an aircraft in an airworthy condition? The owner or
Obama.
operator. Refer to figure 56. Ah,
Oh, I know the answer to this one.
what is it?
Joe Biden.
Oh, no, it's not.
No.
After contacting ground control, you're instructed to taxi to
Yeah,
and hold
right,
short
'cause they
runway
probably forget how to
22.
do
Upon
all the
reaching holding
maintenance.
area, which sign will you see? You will see. Neither
Let me
one
forget
or
what
two.
my sentence was in the middle of me talking. Just like Joe Biden.
Yeah, so 2. Yeah, you'll see number 1. Yeah.
2.
Figure 32. No, not one of these, I swear. I'm gonna mark it and move on.
Daniel, you
This takes too long.
swear?
No. Total takeoff distance required to clear a 50-foot
I'm
obstacle with the
telling.
following conditions. 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 4,000 feet pressure altitude, 3,200 pounds and 15 knots of headwind. To clear a 50-foot obstacle, okay. So we're gonna go 50 degrees, 4,000 feet, 3,200. 50, 4,000, 3,200. Alright, 50. Where's the 4,000 line? Right here. 3,200. So we're gonna swoopy whoopy up to the 3,200 line and across, and we're gonna go down to 15 about here, and then across. That gives us about 1,200 feet. Boom. Cool. I guess I didn't really need to flag that, did I? Okay. You're conducting your pre-flight of an aircraft. Notice that the last inspection of the emergency locator transmitter was 11 calendar months ago. You may depart because the ELT is within the inspection requirements. Yep. A moist, unstable air mass is characterized by moist, and it's unstable, which means you will have good visibility. But there is going to be cumuliform clouds because it's moist, and you're going to get showery precipitation.
Very moist.
Which is required equipment for a powered aircraft during VFR night flights. You need anti-collision light system. Which is the correct symbol for the stalling speed or the minimum steady flight speed at which the airplane is controllable?
Oh, the Stalin speed.
The VSO, I believe. I'm gonna go with that. Which is true relating to airworthiness
You
directives.
go with that.
Airworthiness directives. Compliance with ADs is the responsibility to maintain maintenance personnel. Advisory, no. Non-compliance with ADs renders it unairworthy, yes. Approaching to land, you see convective clouds over the airport with virga. This indicates the presence of a microburst, an inversion, or stable air.
Vladimir Putin.
An inversion.
Microburst.
There's a temperature inversion. Look out.
Yeah, that
Virga?
means Vladimir Putin
Yeah, if
is
there's
nearby.
virga, then there's a temperature inversion, right?
No, I thought that would wind shear.
Yeah, wind shear is not one of the options though.
That's true.
And
Then
there's a temperature inversion. It's not microburst. It's definitely not stable air, so it's got to be an inversion. It's temperature inversion, because if the precipitation is able to form at a higher altitude, but then dissipates at a lower altitude, that means that there's a temperature inversion, because normally it'd be the opposite that happens, right? It would be absorbed in the atmosphere, and then as it's getting higher up, then it would precipitate. But now it's precipitating at higher, and then it's, well, no. Maybe. I don't know. Got no idea, man. Which weather phenomenon
You
signals
don't
the
have
beginning of a
any idea.
mature stage of a thunderstorm?
Oh, I'm not that.
Growth rate of the cloud is at a maximum. Or the appearance of the anvil top. I'm going to call it anvil top. After an annual inspection has been completed and the aircraft is being returned to service, an appropriate notation should be made in the aircraft maintenance records in the FAA-approved flight manual on the airworthiness certificate. I'm going to say maintenance records. For a given angle of bank in any airplane, the load factor imposed in a coordinated constant altitude
I'll join this
turn
call again soon.
Oh,
Okay.
yikes.
is constant and the stall speed increases. Yeah. Should be constant.
Stalin.
The load factor should be constant and the stall speed will increase.
What if his name was Vladimir
The
Stalin?
the load factor is going to vary with the rate of turn. No. It's going to vary by the angle of bank. Stall speed is going to increase.
Vladimir's been Stalin.
Huh. For internal cooling, the reciprocating aircraft engines are especially dependent on proper Freon compressor output. No. Cowl flap. Internal cooling is going to be lubricating oil. Yes. How does a cruise propeller differ from a climb propeller during cruise operations? A cruise propeller has a higher angle of attack than the climb propeller and creates more drag. No. It has a higher angle of attack, which is lower angle of attack. What? Cruise prop has a higher angle of attack. It's going to create more drag. Huh? Cruise prop has a lower angle of attack than a climb prop and creates less drag during takeoff. No, it's going to have a higher angle of attack because it's going to be for faster speeds. Higher angle of attack. Cruise prop's going to have a higher angle of attack, which increases performance during takeoffs and landings. No. Less drag during takeoff. Nah, I'm going to say it creates more drag. During cruise operations, it should create less drag. Whatever. The life cycle of thunderstorm cell has 3 distinct stages: the cumulative stage, the mature stage, and the dissipating stage. Aircraft carrying passengers for hires has been on a schedule of inspection every 100 hours of time in service, under which condition, if any, that aircraft be operated beyond 100 hours without a new inspection. The 100-hour limitation may be exceeded by not more than 10 hours if necessary to reach a place at which the inspection can be done. The aircraft may be flown for any flight as long as the time in service has not exceeded 110 hours, or the aircraft may be dispatched for flight of any duration as long as the 100 hours has not been exceeded at the time that it departs. I'm going to go by, you can exceed it by 10 hours to get it to a maintenance place. From which measurement of the atmosphere can stability be determined? The adiabatic lapse rate, right? But it wouldn't be the dry. Ambient? I'm going to go with ambient, but my second option would be dry adiabatic lapse rate. While holding the angle of bank constant in a level turn. Okay. Angle of bank's constant in a level turn. If the rate of turn is varied, the load factor would what? Constant angle of bank. if the rate of turn is varied.
I just killed 5 people.
Cool. What game?
Modern Warfare.
I thought you were gonna say my basement.
Well, hey, that works too.
I just
If the
realized
rate
I
of
was
turn is
muted
varied-
the entire time.
Well, that's your problem.
Welcome back
Yeah,
up.
it is. Thanks.
Jeffrey, I just killed 5 people. Daniel, cool. What game? Jeffrey. Oh, I'm not playing a game.
Right?
Yeah, I love pillaging villagers and killing and burning down all the houses in Minecraft, right?
Jeffrey goes hide
yeah.
and seek.
What's Minecraft?
It was like that meme that Carlos posted on Instagram. It was like me burning every village in my path. Or it was like there are two sides of men, and both of them are that. I'm like, you're talking about Minecraft, right?
No.
Carlos gets
What's
real quiet.
Minecraft?
I just died.
I just died in your arms tonight. No,
Bro.
what effect is a
Where's the
Does
door,
it
and can you
deep-
please go through it?
What effect does a decrease in air density have on lift, drag, and true airspeed? Decrease in air density, so you're higher up.
Oh no, I just
You're
lifted
gonna
one of the
get-
keys off my keyboard.
Oh,
Run!
less lift, less drag, but a higher true airspeed. Aeronautical
Paul knows all
decision
about
making
them
is
drags.
a decision-making process which relies on good judgment to reduce risks associated with each flight. Systematic approach to the mental process used by pilots to consistently
Mental.
determine the best course of action for a given set of circumstances. The mental process of analyzing all information, particularly to make a timely decision on what action to take. Systematic. Let's call it that. Baggage weighing 90 pounds is placed in a normal category airplane's baggage compartment, which is placarded at 100 pounds. If this airplane is subjected to a positive load factor of 3.5 Gs, the total load of the baggage would be 90 times 3.5, right? 90 times 3.5, which is 315 pounds, and would be excessive. No, it would not be excessive. It would not be excessive because it should be able to handle 3.5 Gs, right? But can it handle? Oh, this is one of those ones that requires knowledge about what's acceptable in a normal category, utility category, right? Hey, Carla, you know this one? Is she there? I guess not. I'm gonna say it would be excessive because I don't think 3.5 Gs is allowed in the normal category, only in the utility category. That's what I'm going with. Next, when in the vicinity of a VOR, which is being used for navigation on VFR flights, it is important to exercise sustained vigilance to avoid aircraft that may be converging on the VOR from other directions. Pass the VOR on the right side of the radio to allow room for aircraft flying in the opposite direction on the same radio. For VFR flights. Okay. Vigilance. I'm gonna go with vigilance. Oh no, not this. To safely take off over a 50-foot obstacle in 1,000 feet, the rate reduction is necessary. We're at 2,900 pounds. Alright, let's see.
That's a big lady.
1,000 pounds, 1,000 feet, sorry, 50-foot obstacle. 75 degrees, 6,000 feet, 2,900 pounds, headwinds at 20 knots. See, this is one of the ones you have to like reverse engineer it to figure it out. I have to leave in like 15 minutes though.
Already?
Hey.
I need to answer one question per minute.
Okay, I'll
and
help
finish
you.
my ice cream.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for kill streaks. Man, I one day strive to get 19 too.
Alright. 75 degrees, 6,000 feet, 2,900 pounds.
Oh
20 knots.
snap!
So 75, 6,000, 20 knots.
I got a juggernaut.
20, 6,075. All right. Hold on. 20.
Josh, are you proud?
Proud.
You should be very proud. I'm running around as a juggernaut.
20.
Dude, for real?
Yes.
You need
And
to
then
do you have Vanguard or do you just have
I actually don't have Vanguard yet. Did you really just try to shoot it? You are a clown. Why are you trying to shoot me with a peasant gun?
6,000.
I have not played Call of Duty since like Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
6,000.
you mean the last good Call of Duty?
Yes, exactly.
And right there.
Don't worry,
Like the first
people.
one.
It needs to
I'll
be like 2,500
secure
pounds.
Echo all by myself.
Which means they need to lose like 400 pounds. I'm gonna go 300. How about that? What is the standard temperature at 10,000 feet? Wait, hold on. I gotta figure out. Yeah, it is over 50-foot obstacle. All right, we're good. Standard temperature at 10,000 feet. All right. Sea level is 15 degrees, and we do 3 degrees per 1,000 feet. 3 degrees. Gavin Finger, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the encouragement. Let's
This
see.
is hilarious. I'm holding one objective by myself.
3 degrees per 1,000 feet. So,
What map though?
1,000.
I'm playing Ground War.
Ugh.
I feel like I'm wrong. It's not. It is. Carla, do you remember? Is it 3 degrees per 1,000 feet or 2 degrees?
2 degrees Celsius per 1,000 feet
That's
for
right. 2 degrees.
Yeah.
So it'd be 5.
and then
no,
if it's
10,000
the other
feet.
one is 3 Celsius. There's 2 different ones.
Yeah, so there's dry adiabatic and moist adiabatic.
Right.
Moist.
Dry
Yeah.
adiabatic I believe is 3 degrees Celsius.
We usually go by that. So 3. 1,000 feet times
You
10.
don't shoot at my head. Thanks.
So basically go down by I need to go down by 3 degrees for every 1,000 feet, so I need to go down by 30 degrees, which brings me to negative 15 Celsius. That sounds right. Maybe, who knows? Which is true regarding flight operations in Class Bravo airspace. Solo student pilot operations are not authorized. The pilot must receive an ATC clearance before operating an aircraft in that area, or flight under VFR is not authorized unless the pilot in command is instrument rated. I believe you need an ATC clearance. That is the one.
Mhm.
A pilot convicted of operating an aircraft as a crew member under the influence of alcohol or using drugs that affect the person's faculties is grounds for written notification of the FAA Civil Aeromedical Institute within 60 days after conviction. Written
Ouch,
report to the
ouch.
be filed to the FAA Civil Aviation Security Division. Not later than 60 days. I think it's that one. Figure 52, Area 7. Area 7, we're right over here by Watts Woodland. Alright. The floor of Class Echo airspace over the town of Woodland is... Alright, the town of Woodland? I just see Watts Woodland Airport. Ah, here we go, the town of Woodland. The
Woodland,
floor
Texas.
of Class Echo. Nah, it's by Sacramento. Again. Yeah.
Again. Okay, I thought they
Again.
were being cool and not
All
in Texas, but I
California
guess
here.
not.
It'd be better if it was in Texas for sure. So the
Mhm.
floor of the Class Echo.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, it should be Class Echo. Okay.
Did you get it wrong?
No, I haven't
Oh.
refrigerated it yet, but the line goes right over the middle of Woodland.
Oh, my mother's calling. Holy crap.
Have fun with that. So it should be either 800 or 1200, right? Because that's how it works. It's going to be 1200 all the other areas, and within the magenta shaded, it should be 800. But woodland is literally on the line. The line literally goes through it. That is not fair. Or 700, sorry, 700 and 1200. Okay, here we go. 1200 over part, no, it's 700. Both 700 feet and 1200 feet. Okay, that's the answer. That's so annoying. Why would they do a question like that? Alright. Which one of these would result in the revocation of an airman certificate? Failure to report minor traffic infractions to FAA. Flight abilities being consistently outside the acceptable airman practical test standards. Or being convicted on a state or federal level for transportation of narcotics. I think it's going to be that one. That'd be revocation. The flight abilities would be like a review. Bless you.
Thanks.
Which aileron position should a pilot generally use when taxiing in strong quartering headwinds? Aileron down on the side from which the wind is blowing. No, the aileron should be up on the side the wind is blowing from, because it's quartering, yeah? Yeah. Okay. See, that's they have to be very clear about that. 'Cause is it aileron up, aileron down, or is it yoke turned left or right, you know? They're different things.
Bless you, Carla.
If you turn
Oh, thanks.
left, your aileron's going to be down on the opposite side, on the right side. Anyways, to act as pilot in command of a high-performance airplane, which training or experience would meet the additional requirements? Received and logged ground and flight training in high-performance airplane and a received logbook endorsement. I believe it's going to be that one. Received and logged ground and flight training in the airplane with retractable landing gear flaps and controllable pitch. No. So we're doing high performance, not complex. Logged at least 5 hours in solo in command second command, sorry, of a high performance or turbine powered airplane. No, that doesn't matter. Figure 51. 3 questions left, guys. While clearing an active runway, you are most likely to clear the ILS critical area when you pass H. That is the answer. Figure 52 again? How many times am I going to get figure 52 in one practice test? That's like the 4th time. Area 8 this time. I've already done Area 8 before. Alright, it's Auburn. Hello. I'm taking a practice test in live stream.
Zal.
It's the dirty liberal, guys.
What's up?
There's so many people in this call. This is like the biggest call we've had.
Yeah, and I have to leave like in 5 minutes. What a
I
shame.
know.
What a
The
shame.
party was just getting started.
It is
I'm
a shame.
tired.
Alright. Oh, here we go. The floor of Class Echo airspace over the town of Auburn is... Where is Auburn? I see Auburn Airport. Where is the town of Auburn? That is the question.
Hey, Danielle, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Would you rather me cut your penis off with a rusty nail, or you do it yourself?
I don't want to answer that question, actually.
No. Well, you have to. You have no choice.
Nah, I'm not answering the question. How about
Well,
that?
I'm in your closet. Well,
I guess you, yeah.
Damn, being in the closet during Pride
7.
Month.
Well, wait, you're in the closet?
He just said that. Yeah, he said that he was in
Yeah.
the closet.
Oh, I
During
didn't know.
Pride
I'm
Month.
sorry, man. Well, happy Pride Month, right?
Yeah, it's
no,
okay to
again,
come out. It's your month,
happy
bro.
AIDS Awareness Month. Auburn's right here. It's gonna be under the 700-foot AGL.
I'm going to go get ice cream from Dairy Queen. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Last question, guys. Question 100. How should the pilot make a VOR receiver check when the airplane is located on the designated
shouldn't.
checkpoint on the airport surface?
He shouldn't. He should go die instead.
That's depressing.
No,
Okay, so it's going to be a ground check. So
Yeah.
OBS on the... There's no test signal. It's just a designated checkpoint. Okay. So it doesn't matter which direction it's facing, so that's dumb. The first answer is not it. Set the OBS on the designated radial. The CDI must center within plus or minus 4 degrees of that radial with a from indication. That doesn't make any sense. It should be 180, right? All of the ground checks are at 180 radial, correct?
Honestly, I don't have
It's
this one. Like,
180
memorized.
2 or 360 from, I thought. No, that's for test signals. That's for testing. This is not a test signal. It's a designated checkpoint.
1802, right?
Yeah, or 360 from, but that's for a test signal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then what are the other options? What are the other options?
The other option, but there is no test signal here. It's a designated checkpoint. So the two options are set the OBS on the designated radial, and the CDI must center within plus or minus 4 degrees with a from indication, or set the OBS on 180 plus or minus 4 degrees. The CDI should center with a from. I'm gonna go with 2 because you should. It's not plus or minus 4 degrees. You want to put it directly on 180. Okay, that's it. I'm finished the session. Grade it. 81. Let's go.
Wow.
81. All right, I have to go drive to the airport now.
Okay.
Oh, save session, and then I'll review it later. But let's see what I get wrong. Calibrated airspeed is fixed for installation and instrument error. What? No, I thought it was for non-standard temperature. I guess I'm just retarded. All right.
No, the FAA is.
The answer is okay. So you can go within Washington D.C. You just have to have this certificate. Cool. The air conditioner. Okay, so it's causing a deviation, not a variation. Sorry, got one word wrong. What happens
That's how I
to
felt
the
when I saw
center
that
of
question.
lift if the angle of attack is increased? It moves aft, not forward.
Yeah. Which I think is kind of dumb, but like whatever. I don't control
Alright.
physics.
The thin graded. Okay, that is a military training route. Okay, well that's special. May pilots fly through restricted airspace with the controlling agency's authorization, not with ATC clearance. Okay.
That one's tricky though.
The answer is upwind. No, it's downwind of the mountain range. That's what I said last time on a practice thing, and it told me it was wrong. What the heck? All right. The pitch setting
Shepherd air.
is propeller blade setting as determined by the blade angle measured at a radius specified by the instruction manual. All right, if we're gonna get technical, then to track the inbound 215. Set OBS to 250. What? Inbound on the 215. Set the OBS to 035 and make heading corrections towards the CDI needle. To track inbound. Oh, because it's inbound on 215, not out. That's so stupid. It's a to indicate. No, it's a from indication, not a. Yeah, what?
I know this is your gaming server, but could we schedule a debate for some time because I'm bored?
I mean, yeah, I guess why not?
Yeah.
Hey Carla, you're wrong
Oh, okay.
about ADSB.
For which question?
It was the one figure 52 area 8, Auburn to Sacramento. Do you at 4,500, and you said we need ADSB out because it's above 3,000. It's wrong. You don't need any additional equipment.
What? Then why on a study session it says that's so stupid? Do you see how
Yeah,
stupid
no,
these
I
tests
feel
is?
like Sporties has wrong answers sometimes.
No, it for sure does. No, but that doesn't make sense because when I was taking the study session, it said that it was ADSB
Okay,
out.
apparently it's 10 days to report an accident.
Yeah, I knew that. That was kind of on you. I didn't want to correct you.
Ground control. Okay, you'll either see 1 or 2. Yeah, I think I just probably looked at that wrong. It's a VS. Okay, not VSO. Convective clouds is actually the presence of a microburst when you see Virga.
Yeah, I knew that.
Microburst, but that doesn't.
So that was on you.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's wind shear, but if there's a temp inversion, you're gonna expect wind shear.
Yeah. No, but. So I think the tip off is it's convective clouds with Virga. Anyways, weather phenomenon. Beginning of a mature stage of the thunderstorm apparently is the start of rain. Is when it's mature. It would not be excessive is the answer on that one. What is the standard temperature at 10,000 feet? Correct answer is -5. So I guess it's 2 degrees per 1,000 feet, not 3.
Or what kind though?
Standard temperature at 10,000 feet.
Yeah, 2 degrees Celsius.
1,000 feet. I thought we went by wet adiabatic lapse rate, but I guess because that's what you said, 3. Because 2 is dry and 3 is...
No,
Alright, whatever. It's good.
I thought it was the opposite. Whatever. That doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Anymore.
We go.
It's been done.
2 degrees.
Yeah, that's standard.
Per 1,000 feet, yeah. If you drugs or alcohol, it's to the... What? What do you mean denial of application for FA certificate rating or authorization? Nah, that should be like written report. Okay, well, I guess it's denial of application. Alright, that's not too bad.
I view alcohol and drugs as the same because they have the same effects essentially.
Cool, well.
Maybe.
Alright, that's it for this time. And now I gotta go to the airport and fly.
Oh man, I can't believe I have to go to the airport and fly after
Bro,
taking my practice exam.
Spend $1 million.